What's going on, everyone? Movie Game Guy here, back with a long overdue video game collection update. I'm just gonna get right into this because there's a ton of stuff. Definitely over 100 things here. I think let's say over 130 things. So I'm just gonna get right into it. In no particular order. I'm just gonna go whatever I grab first. I guess I'll start with the PlayStation. So I've got a nice little stack of PlayStation 1 games. The first one is 3 Extreme, BMX, skateboarding, and scooter game. Looks pretty fun. I haven't played it yet, but I will very soon. And up next, Driver, The Greatest Hits. Classic game right here. I've always been a big fan of the second one, Driver 2, but happy to have this. So, very awesome. Real fun game. And then another one I've been loving, Final Fantasy Anthology. This is like a double case set. This comes with Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI. I'm playing through Final Fantasy V right now. It's the inside. Nice thick booklet. Manual, whatever. And then second disc. For some reason there's a third here, but I don't know what it was for. This is a 2-disc set. And then we got Final Fantasy VIII. Very cool. This one comes with a disc behind the manual. And then 2 discs here, so 4 discs altogether for this one. And Final Fantasy IX. Real fun one right here. I enjoyed this one. I beat it years ago, but I figured I'd pick it up now. This 2, and the manual. Another little booklet thing, and then disc 3 and 4. It's another 4-disc set. Cool stuff. Then got The Grinch. Been wanting to play this one for a while. Happy to finally be able to play it now. Looks really fun. One I was real stoked to get, Mega Man X4. Of the Mega Man games, so happy to have this. Gotta change the case because the bottom doesn't have the little pegs to hold it in. And I guess there's not one on the top, but we'll be doing that after this. Mega Man X4. And then last for the original PlayStation, the Greatest Hits version of Tomb Raider. Classic game right here, absolutely love it. Death Trap Dungeon is fun too. Gotta pick up Tomb Raider 2 at some point, but nice little stack of PlayStation 1 games. Pretty cool. And then I'll get into, I guess, the PlayStation 2 stuff. First up, just the disc for Game Shark 2 for the PlayStation 2. Pretty cool. And that's all. Gross case, which I gotta switch up. I got this for, I don't know, maybe $1. Can't beat that. And then Burnout Revenge. I haven't played a Burnout game in years. Figured I'd check it out. Oh, that's weird. I just realized that. Burnout Revenge. And inside, oh, never mind. This is just an advertisement. Sorry. An advertisement for the PSP game, I guess. I thought this was the manual for this, but it's not. Shows how much I know about Burnout. Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Never played this, but had it recommended to me. It looks really good. So figured I'd give it a try. Got it for a couple bucks. This I was real happy about. Got this for a couple bucks also. The Crash Bandicoot Action Pack. This one comes with, of course, Tag Team Racing, Twinsanity, and Nitro Kart, all in separate cases. A nice cover. And they're in very nice shape too. They're all real nice cases, and complete mint. Person that had these didn't play them too often, it seems. I love Crash Bandicoot, so I had to get this stuff. Especially if it was only a couple bucks. You can't go wrong with that. And just picked this up yesterday. Ed, and Eddie, The Misadventures. I used to love this show on Cartoon Network. Sadly, it doesn't have the instruction manual or manual whatever, but the disc is in good shape. If I ever come across the manual, then I'll be happy to complete it. But it wasn't, you know, the Straw That Broke the Camel's Back. I picked it up because I just wanted to play it. And this one, I used to love NASCAR games, and this is one that I used to play a ton. NASCAR Dirt 2 Daytona. This one's complete and mint. Real fun. A lot of people think this stuff is boring, but I enjoy it. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's still fun. And last for PlayStation 2 games, Shadow of the Colossus. I've wanted this game forever. Got this for a couple bucks also. Which is weird. It's the black label, but a greatest hits disc. Go figure, but happy to be able to play it. And that was my PlayStation 2 haul. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then my small but awesome PlayStation 3 pickups. First is Sonic Generations. Didn't even know this existed, but looks fun. I figured I'll definitely give it a try. So why not? And then Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, which is very cool. A lot of great Genesis games on the PlayStation 3. Did not come with the manual, but it is what it is. Got this for a couple bucks. Very cool. Played some Altered Beast, Alien Syndrome. Definitely something to pick up if you don't have a Genesis, but you have a PlayStation 3 and you want to play some of the classics. There's Streets of Rage and all that on there too. Next up, I guess I'll get into the Sega Genesis quick. First up, Asterix and the Great Rescue. Very cool. And this one came complete in real nice shape. It's like a fun game. Figured why not give it a try. One I never heard of until a buddy of mine brought it over and did a trade with me for these games. DJ Boy. This looks crazy. I played it for a minute. It was real fun. You're like fighting, but also on rollerblades. It did not come with a manual, but very cool. Another one I never heard of, but happy to have, Street Smart, which is another beat 'em up game. Real fun. This one also didn't come with the manual, but the cart's in real nice shape. And last for the Sega Genesis, boxed. I gotta grab the 2 carts that I got loose. I forgot to grab those. WWF Raw. Very cool. I'm huge into old school wrestling. Real nice. This is complete. Manual's seen a little bit of wear, but the cart is in really good shape. And I just love everything that has to do with WWF. Old school stuff. And then I don't always buy loose carts. These ones I got in a big lot of stuff. And first one is Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure. Looks fun. Figured why not give it a try. And USA Gold Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. Looks like a decent platformer, so be happy to play this. At least I think it's a platformer. But that was it for the Genesis. Nothing too crazy. It's real hard where I am to find Genesis games, but I do what I can to get what I can get. And then I guess I'll show off. How do I do this? I'll show off the actual Xbox 360 games that I got. I never get 360 games because I don't have a 360 right now. Nothing against it. I just haven't come across them for a decent price, but got these games and a lot of other games, so figured I'll pick them up, play them. This one's kind of weird though. It's in an Xbox 360 case. This is Big Bumpin', a Burger King game. You can tell by the Burger King mascot and the crown Burger King on it on the cover. I had a chicken right there, I just realized. It's a bumper car game, yeah. And it plays on your Xbox and Xbox 360, which is kind of cool, kind of weird. I tried it on the original Xbox I have, and it worked fine. So that was cool. Pretty decent fun, you know, game to just turn off your brain, fool around with, have some friends over and play. And this one, I've always been a fan of Duke Nukem, and you know, I don't have any of his games right now, so I figured when I get this for a couple bucks, Duke Nukem Forever, Xbox 360. So I will be getting a 360 at some point. When I do, at least I'll have Duke Nukem to play. And then, I guess, on to the Nintendo stuff. And there's a ton. I guess I'll start with the Wii. I'm not a big fan of the Wii, but happy to have these games. Got these things for a couple bucks a piece, so that was cool. First up, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I planned on getting this for the GameCube, but I guess I'm happy to have it for, you know, the Wii, even though I'm not a big fan of the Wii, but it came mint and complete. So, for $2, can't beat that. One I never heard of, Monster Hunter 3 Try, or just Monster Hunter Try, I have no clue, but it looks fun, in real good shape. Figured I'd give it a try. If I don't like it, I'll get rid of it, but there's Capcom 2, so I figured it might be good. One I've been after for a little bit, but didn't want to spend a bunch of money on it. That's the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. My girlfriend was very happy that I picked this up for a couple bucks. It came mint and complete with all the paperwork. So that was very cool. I haven't tried this yet, but I will very soon. I love Mario, so Super Mario Bros. Why not try it? Another one I was happy to pick up, Super Paper Mario. Another one I got for $2. And this one came mint with the manual too. Very awesome. I used to love playing the Paper Mario 64, so try to give this one a try, see if it's any good. I'm sure it is. And then last for the Wii, but certainly not least, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The very first Smash Bros. Game in the collection, sadly, but happy to at least start with this one. And it came with the booklet and papers, and the disc is very mint. This was an adult collector, so I was very happy with the stuff he was bringing out. Yeah, not too big, but not a bad haul for Wii. And then I'll get into the 3 N64 games I picked up. First one is Cruisin' USA. Fun racing game, I enjoy it. Donkey Kong 64. Had this and traded it for an NES game and then got it back, so happy about that. Classic. And then another one I traded for NES games but got back happily. Happily. South Park. Such a fun game. I love this. And that was the small N64 haul. Alright, now to get into the Super Nintendo and the epic NES stuff. So I'm just going to get right into this because it's going to be a big part. First up, you got 4 Super Nintendo games complete in box from a good friend of mine. Very awesome to have these. Thank you so much. First one is a Cool Spot. I figured I'd show the cart. These are in real nice shape. And in the box, this came complete. The cardboard, the manual, everything. Very cool. Cool Spot. And another one that I thought was really cool, Cool World. If there's a glare, I apologize. But very awesome. And of course, with the box, manual, cardboard, everything. Really enjoyed the film. Haven't played the game yet. I heard it wasn't too good, but still happy to have it. One I'm very happy to have, Darius Twin. In very nice shape. I've been loving on the shooter games, so very happy to have this one complete in box. This came with everything too, the manual, the cardboard, everything. Awesome, awesome stuff. And then last for the complete in box, Tetris 2. Really nice shape in the box. Very cool. And that was the boxed stuff. Now getting into, let's see, I'll move these over here. The loose carts. And I got a nice little stack of these too. First up, Disney's Goof Troop. Pretty cool. The Incredible Crash Dummies. Really awesome to have this. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Didn't have this. Definitely needed to add it to the collection. I love Zelda, so it was a no-brainer. Mario is Missing. Very cool. Monopoly. Love the one for N64. If I would give this one a try, why not? Pilot Wings, another one I was after for a while. Very happy to have this. Heard it was a fun game. And got these back from a buddy of mine because he moved down to Florida. He didn't want them anymore, so got back Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. And Virtual Bart. Very happy to have these back in the collection. And last for the Super Nintendo games, Yoshi Safari. Very cool. So, nice haul along with the boxed games. Always love getting stuff like that in the collection. Now into the NES stuff. There's a ton here, I think 85, 86 games, but let's just get into it. First up, finally got a Game Genie. Been wanting one of these. Still haven't messed with it yet, but happy to have it. And also it came with the Game Genie book, which is awesome for all the codes and whatnot. Some kid wrote in the back. It's kind of funny, but very awesome. The Game Genie. And then let's get into the NES games. First up, 3D World Runner. Some of these you saw in an unboxing thing I did, but I just figured if you didn't see that video, there's a recap right here. 3D World Runner. A fun game. Addams Family. Hard game, but I really love it. I also love the movie. Both movies. Well, all three movies actually. And the TV series. Great stuff. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Pool of Radiance. Very cool. Alpha Mission. American Gladiators. Athletic World. Balloon Fight, another one happy to have. One of the black box games. Bases Loaded. Black Bass with a cool Blockbuster video sticker on it. I thought that's kind of cool. Blades of Steel. A Boy and His Blob. Really fun game right here. Absolutely love it. The Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Bump and Jump. Cabal. A good old Milton Bradley. Another Milton Bradley game. Captain Skyhawk. Caveman games. Pretty wacky, but very enjoyable. Real fun game, Championship Bowling. Actually really enjoy that game. Codename Viper. Classic Capcom. Another classic Capcom game. Thank you to my sister's brother-in-law. My sister's fiance, my soon-to-be brother-in-law, for giving me this on my birthday. Darkwing Duck. Been wanting this one for a while. Happy to finally add it to the collection. Demon Sword. Pretty cool. Double Dragon 3. Finally was able to complete the Double Dragon series on NES, so that's awesome. Dr. Chaos. Another one I'm happy to have. I actually think this game's fun. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I know the AVGN is not a fan at all, but I think it's cool. I'll go with Sigilus Destroyers. Opinion on it, because it's definitely really fun. Hard, but fun. Elevator Action, classic. Fisher-Price Perfect Fit. Fist of the North Star. George Foreman's Knockout Boxing, or KO Boxing. Ghosts and Goblins, classic. Love this game, hard as hell, but still enjoyable. Gradius, another really fun game, another classic. Gumshoe, in the black box. Hunt for Red October. Weird that this became a video game, but it's cool. Another black box game, Ice Climber. Iron Tank. Jack Nicklaus Golf. Jaws, another fun game. Jeopardy. John Elway's Quarterback. Journey to Silius, really fun, underrated game. Kabuki Quantum Fighter, really fun game right here. Really enjoy that one. Another great game, Kiwi Craze. Clash Ball. The Last Ninja. Another classic right here. Absolutely love this one. Life Force. Great shooter. Little League Baseball. Magic Johnson's Fast Break. MLB, Major League Baseball. Mappyland. Great one to knock off the list. Mega Man 5. Millen's Secret Castle, or Milon's, however you pronounce it. Mighty Bomb Jack. Mystic Quest. North and South. POW, Prisoners of War. Palmades. Another black box game, Pro Wrestling. Puss in Boots. RC Pro-Am, MTV Remote Control, Ren and Stimpy and Buckaroos, or the Ren and Stimpy Show Buckaroos, RoboCop 2, really fun game but ridiculously hard, Sesame Street ABC, Shooting Range, another light gun game, Silver Surfer, hard as nails but I still enjoy it, Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six, Tag Team Wrestling, another black box game, Tennis, To the Earth, Top Gun, Top Gun Second Mission, Twin Eagle, and then this last stack, Vice Project Doom, really fun game, another black box game, Volleyball, Werewolf, The Last Warrior, pretty fun game, Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and last for the NES licensed cards, Xenophobe, and then only American Video card I got, Dudes with Attitude, some America games, Firehawk, and MiG-29, some Wisdom Tree games, Bible Adventures, Color Dreams game, Captain Comic, another Color Dreams game, Raid 2020, and then some Tengen cards, Afterburner, Clax, Roadrunner, and last for this collection update, Skull and Crossbones. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know what if the game that I picked up was. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's always appreciated, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.